And now, from Tokyo, we return to London to continue our After Dark theme with a story of the overlooked.
The city that never sleeps. Fun for some, plain hard work for others. Do those on the graveyard shift go to their graves earlier than you and I? We know night shift work has been linked to higher rates of type 2 diabetes, heart attacks and even cancer. So how do we feel taking for granted our freshly baked croissants, our train that reliably sweeps us home, a crisp apple for our consumption, or even healthcare when we're sick? So now let's meet the people who give up their nights for our days.
My evening starts when I get up, which is roughly about 6 o'clock in the evening. By 8 o'clock in the evening I leave the house to be here for 9 o'clock in the evening to start work. It's not easy, no, because I've got kids at home, like other people, so obviously I don't really see them a lot, but then sometimes it's good because you're asleep. So you've got your partner and your children, and they have to get on with it. They have to do their own thing. But Sunday's a bit of a nightmare because when you lot are eating Sunday lunch, I have to go to bed. We would do 9 to 5 in the evening, which is the opposite to someone's 9 to 5 normal day. So I do a normal day, but I do it at night.
Yeah, you've got no social life whatsoever. Say goodbye to that. Kiss it goodbye. End of.
The time of day or night is of no importance when it comes to the well-being of our loved ones. Doctors and nurses are obliged to fight their natural body clocks, despite the profound physical and psychological effects on their well-being. Nurse Ellen knows this story only too well.
My name's Ellen. I'm a paediatric staff nurse at St George's Hospital. I'm working from 7:30 p.m. until 8 a.m. in the morning. The hardest thing about working night shifts is the tiredness and the exhaustion. Having to be up for 24 hours on your first night shift is quite tiring. When I do nights, you don't really see anyone, you don't really have much of a social life. But I guess that's what you have to do. I'm going to go have another coffee in a minute. And yeah, go to bed, start again tomorrow.
Pastries cost sleep. Roughly 19 million pastries are purchased daily in London, 90% of them first thing in the morning. Let's meet Paolo and Artu.
We're making brioche doughs for our little brioche buns that we sell upstairs. It's very popular. We've been doing this for about 5 years now, and we kind of get used to it. I mean, every now and again when I try, I have a nap in the afternoon, but it's not always possible. But it's a fine line because you want to have the afternoon free, but you don't want to wake up so early in the morning. Because I miss going out in the evening, so I cannot go out for a dinner and then without looking at my watch all the time. Although we have to wake up very early, which is hard, but I think harder than that is not having weekends off. That is really hard. I didn't even know people. You see people coming out from the party and we were just going to work.
The tube carries 4 million passengers a day, closing for only 3 hours a night. Let's talk to the people that keep this creaking system going.
It frees up time for me during the day to do other things, doctor's appointments, business appointments, and normal run-of-the-mill things you would do as an household, So that's good. Socially, it's not very good.
You can't drink any alcohol 8 hours before starting work. Drink is out of the window. There's no way you can be touching alcohol. So the 5 days in your life is no alcohol at all. So maybe Friday night or Saturday night, then you one or two.
I'll probably go to bed about 9 a.m. in the morning. Yeah. Because by that time my wife's getting up for work, I'll take her to the station and so forth and so on. It's a lifestyle change, we're paid well, so I can't really grumble. It's one of choices we come onto the underground or onto the railway.
That's it. Good night.
After the break, we go to the dark side of the five-star world of glamorous hotels. We will meet the night workers who service the rich and famous.
My name is Georgi.
My name is Michael Gunavardhan.
My name is Miroslav Vazu. Bogdan Mozi.